Good evening, hockey fans, and happy Saturday night here on this November evening and fall night here at the East Alton Ice Arena. Glad to have you with us. Travis Whitman on the broadcast here as the Redbirds, your JV Redbirds, get ready to take on the Edwardsville Tigers are your opponents here tonight. This will be the toughest test of the season so far for the JV Redbirds. JV Redbirds coming into this game with a record of 3-0. They have been very good so far, but tonight, once again, going to be a very tough test. You're without a couple of your best players with Noah Mickey and also without Clark, but a couple have made it the trip coming from their CCM tournament. Aiden Tall is in the lineup. He's an unexpected addition and a welcome addition to tonight's lineup. So once again, this is going to take a gutsy performance from your JV Redbirds here tonight. It is great to have you with us. And very quickly, we want to thank our sponsorships. Clark Contracting Group. And Homes by Keller. So we are all set for tonight's game, and once again, glad that you're with us. So the Redbirds coming into this game, big victories to start the season. And that first game coming against Highland. And the Redbirds hope to have a good showing here tonight against Edwardsville. So the keys to tonight's game is you have to protect the puck in your own zone. You also have to do the right things at the center ice, in the neutral zone. And you also have to get the pucks in deep for a good forecheck. Redbirds need to stay out of the penalty box as well. Edwardsville has a lot of firepower. So the Redbirds, without their two top skaters, are going to have their work cut out for them, but they are fully capable. And once again, this will be a gutsy game for the Redbirds if they can figure out a way to get a win here tonight and go to 4-0 overall. But off to a great start. Hope they can continue that here. And they will go at it once again tomorrow as well. So a long week of hockey up ahead. The varsity Redbirds just finishing up 3 games on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And a lot of these swing players are right back at it again here on Saturday. So it's been a chippy few days. A few players taking some hard hits up against the boards. But no doubt they're ready to play here tonight. And one of our other sponsors is the Ranch House there in Godfrey. If you'd like yourself a good burger, they got a great burger special throughout the week, and they've always got some of the coldest beers in towns. So we love our sponsors, appreciate every one of them. And thank you to all of them throughout the season. So a little pregame meeting there at the goal. Davis will get the call here tonight in goal. He was very strong in the second game of the season. The Redbirds have stuck to that rotation between Davis and Chirac. Chirac has won 2 games. Davis has won the other. And here we go. And actually, Chirac getting the start again here tonight. And he has most certainly earned it. So the Redbirds, to start things off, will send out Davis out there with Tall and Matthews. And Dixon Kreider back at the point. And here we go, opening face-off here on this Saturday night here at the East Alton Ice Arena. Great to have you with us. Puck dumped in deep there as Edwardsville go back to fetch it. And they'll send it up the boards. Redbirds doing a good job. That's Davis there on the near boards. Puck sent the other direction. Tigers unable to control. And now it comes back out to center ice, and Kreider will just send it in deep. Redbirds once again coming into this game a 3-0 record. Edwardsville has it in their own end. And here they come up the neutral zone. Ingram in over the line. And they send one to the goal just wide. And on the rebound, that one sent behind the net, just wide again of Chirac. And the Redbirds able to clear the zone. That one will go down the ice, taken there by Edwardsville. Here on the near zone. And out to the neutral zone. Tall once again, a few games here this weekend. Up in the Chicago area, playing for the Sting, has made it down a long trip, and he was able to make it. It's great to see him in the lineup. Edwardsville has the puck. Here's Nolan Freeze back at the point. He takes a shot, big save, big rebound in front, and stop made there by Schrock. That's a good save right there. Now it's taken away by Tall. Redbirds here at the end of a shift get it in deep, and they need to get a change badly. Redbirds are going to be working with a short bench here tonight. Rolling 2 lines and 1 extra forward and 1 line of defense. That one's going to go down the length of the ice. And so we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone. And once again, this was going to be a tough game here tonight for the Redbirds, but they are more than capable. Face-off in the offensive zone. Redbirds win the draw, but it's brought out by Edwardsville, and here they come. This is Noah Anderson up against Widman. Anderson right in, and Widman able to take the puck to the corner. Good defensive play right there. He lost his stick. Now back to the point for Edwardsville. They'll sling one to the net. Right on goal. Big rebound in front. That one may have went off the side of the net. Schrock able to cover up, and we get a stoppage in play. 9:55 to go here in the first period. And once again, good defensive play here for the Redbirds. And they will send their second line out here. And again, the Redbirds are going to have to skate hard tonight, no doubt about it. Boley over here on the near wing. He pokes it out ahead to Widman. Widman carries out of the zone. He'll carry in over the blue line. Widman in the middle. Nice pass over their right wing. And now it comes back to the point. Widman leaves it there for Hall. Hall chips it towards the net for Boley. He doesn't find him, and it comes out to the neutral zone. And now right back out. Here's Hall. Over here for Widman. Widman pokes it up ahead. Lost the handle, trying to get it to Johnson. Now it's brought back in, and Edwardsville scores. That's a nice play for the Tigers as they steal the puck right here, right up against the near boards. Carry it right in for the goal, and it's 1-0 Tigers. 9:15 to go here in this first period. Redbirds able to get the puck in deep. Edwardsville brought it out. Nice outlet pass, and they were able to get the goal. Davis sends the puck to the net, right on goal. Matthews over there in the corner. Tall and Matthews both playing on the varsity team as well. Matthews very close to getting his first career varsity goal the other night against Triad. Definitely had some good looks at the net, and he is due, but he has been very good here for the JV Redbirds, along with Clark. And the Redbirds, here they come the other way. Here's Matthews over the blue line. He'll try to send it in deep. That's stopped there by the Tigers, rather. Tigers over here on the near side. Cut down by Davis. And that one comes out to center ice as Dixon Kreider will go back to get it. Dixon Kreider are other defensive partners tonight. Widman and Hall on the other line. And the puck goes behind the net. It's Kreider. Kreider will send it up the boards, intended for Matthews. Matthews will go back the other way for Dix. 8:19 to go here in the first period. 1-0 in favor of the Tigers. Tigers behind the net. And taken away by Matthews. Matthews pokes up the boards ahead to Tall. Here comes Tall the other way with Davis. And the puck is taken away from him. Tigers have a little bit of a deeper bench here than the Redbirds. So the Redbirds are going to have to be quick on the change here tonight. Puck ends up over deep in the Tiger zone. Puck comes out of the zone. Here come the Tigers back the other way. Here they come, right in on Schrock, and they score. It's 2-0. 7:41 to go, first period. Nice play there by the Tigers, streaking up the right wing. And they cut in on Widman. Nobody else back for the Redbirds. And already it's 2-0. Johnson and Boley on this line. Redbirds trying to get the puck out of the zone. Edwardsville has it at center ice. Like I said, a couple of big absences tonight. McGee out there as well for the Redbirds. Edwardsville has the puck. Struggle there at the blue line, but now they'll carry forward into the zone. Goes behind the net. Widman sends it up the boards, but not out. Edwardsville has it in the corner. They'll center one right in front. A shot just wide of the net. Edwardsville nearly made it 3-0 right there. Boley of the puck here on the near side. Kept alive here by the Tigers. A shot off the leg of Widman and comes out to the zone. Tigers with the first 5 shots on goal in this one. They lead 2-0, and they'll move right in. Good stick check there by Widman. Widman has the puck near his own goal. He's able to tip it away. Edwardsville with a charge to the net right there. Redbirds trying to find the puck right there, and that was slung in there by the Tigers. And the Redbirds will take it behind their own net. They'll send it up the boards and out of the zone, but right to the Tigers. Redbirds having a hard time connecting on those outlet passes right now. Hall behind the net, leaves it there for Widman. Widman, he'll go up ahead, but kept in by the Tigers. Got a player on the back door. They are looking in front, right in the slot. A shot, and Chirac made the save, and he'll hold on. 5:48 to go, first period. And 2-0 Tigers here early on in this one. Glad you're with us here tonight. JV action on this Saturday night. Redbirds will get a few players back tomorrow. A few absences, including their 2 leading scorers out of the lineup here tonight. Redbirds have it in their own zone. This is Dix behind the net. Makes a nice move. Peels away from the boards, trying to find Matthews. Kept in by the Tigers. Now Matthews finds the puck. He'll skate it in his own zone. Redbirds just having a hard time getting zone exits right now. Here's Matthews. He'll move in. A shot. He scores! Tony Matthews with a big goal for the Redbirds. And Matthews doing what he does best. Finds the right spot on the ice and puts the puck right where he needed to put it. And the Redbirds get one back. It's 2-1. 5:15 to go in the first period. That is a huge goal right there for Tony Matthews. Let's see if the Redbirds can keep it going right here. Tall on the faceoff, wins the draw. Tigers take the puck. They're at center ice and now in their own zone. Boy, what an answer there by the Redbirds. Their first shot on goal, and they get one in the net. Here's Tall trying to enter the zone, but picked up by the Edwardsville Tigers. Good check there by Dix. Now Edwardsville enters. Right here in the middle. That one knocked away and knocked away again, this time by Dix and out of the zone. Good pressure here by Tall. He gets it behind the net. Tigers pick it up. They'll try to clear, and it comes out to center ice. Widman gets the puck. He sends it into the zone. Delayed offside. Tigers bring it in, but right back out go the Redbirds. Kreider, a long pass ahead to Tall, too far. And that's going to be an icing call against the Redbirds, so we'll go all the way back the other end. With 4:20 to go here in this first period, a 2-1 game. Tigers getting 2 quick goals. Redbirds answer right back on a goal by Tony Matthews. He's been one of the leading scorers on this team so far. Tigers behind the net. Now bad angle, shot right in front, loose puck, they score. It's 3-1 Tigers as they're able to find the puck on the back door and put it in with 4:10 to go in the first period. Face off at center ice after the goal. 3-1 Edwardsville. Reinersman has the puck. He brings it in. Fanned on the shot. Now taken away by the Tigers, and they bring it in. Tigers right in front. And they again. So the Tigers answer right back with 2 goals after the goal by Matthews. 3:56 to go here in the first period. 4-1. Redbirds kind of falling apart in their own zone here. Thank you. Edwardsville right back in after the goal. They lead at 4-1. 4 goals here in the first period. Redbirds just having a hard time in their own zone, missing 2 of their top players, one being Noah Meeks and the other one, Clark. Dick's behind his own net. Redbirds just need to try to get the puck on in any way possible. Edwardsville has the puck. That's taken away. And back the other way come the Redbirds. Here's Davis. He sends the puck, but intercepted by the Tigers. They bring it right back in. Tigers center in front, and that puck goes just wide. Davis sends the puck up, kept alive there by Edwardsville, and the Redbirds send it right back out. That's going to be an icing call. 2:58 to go in the first period. Shots on goal, 7-1 in favor of the Tigers. It's been all Tigers so far in this first period. 4-1 is our score. Well, we knew tonight was going to be a tough test for the Redbirds with a lot of players out of the lineup. Several players at the CCM tournament up in Chicago this weekend. Here's Matthews. He's got the only goal for the Redbirds here in this first period. Here's Tall behind the net. Tried to center one to Matthews. Couldn't find him. Back the other way come the Tigers. Tigers bring it in. Good stick check there. Now Tigers will stop here at the right wing. They'll try to shoot one. That one knocked down in front. Chirac the save. And that one stays out of the net. Now the Redbirds carry back the other way. It's Tall. Tall gets to center ice. He gets it in, carries it in. And a slashing call here against Edwardsville. So the Redbirds will go on the power play for the first time tonight. First penalty for either team. Redbirds down 4-1 here and 2:17 to go in the first period.
Let's go!
So let's see what the Redbirds can do on the power play here, trying to get one back. Edwardsville got 2, Redbirds got 1, Edwardsville got 2 more, and they lead at 4-1. See if the Redbirds can answer. Here's Matthews out for Widman. At the point, took a shot, he fanned on it. Now Anderson a breakaway, moves right in, and they score. Oh, now they're gonna say no goal. Chirac kept that one out of the net somehow. What a save. What a save by Chirac. That one was a bad turnover right there at the blue line, and Anderson brought it in all alone and somehow unable to put one in the net. Redbirds win the draw on the power play for another minute 15. They nearly gave up a shorty right there. Redbirds have the puck. Widman has it at the point. He'll send it into the corner. Now centering pass out for Widman. Straight away, takes a shot right on goal, and Niebly makes the save. 1:41 to go here in the first period. Only the second shot on net for the Redbirds in this one. Face off in the offensive zone, one here by the Tigers. They'll send it up the boards and out of the zone. Widman will have to go all the way back in his own zone to get this one. 1:30 to go here in this first period. All Tigers so far in this one. Redbirds trying to get one back here, down 4-1. Here's Matthews. He'll send it wide in front for Johnson, and he fanned on the puck. Now here's Tall. Tall makes a nice move on the right wing. Tall still with it. Tall still with it on his backhand. Over here for Widman. Widman right in. Widman shot. Great save by Niebling. And the puck is sent out of the zone. Good chance there for the Redbirds. After a bad turnover and a great save by Chirac, Redbirds have set up pretty well here on this power play. They could use a goal here, down 4-1. Johnson gets the puck and deflects it into the zone, but an icing call as he was just shy of his own red line. So this will go back to all the way the other end. Shots on goal 10-3 in favor of the Tigers, who lead at 4-1. Redbirds won the draw in their own zone, kept alive by the Tigers. Power play is ended. Tigers keep it in, send it to the goal, and Chirac makes the save. Less than 30 to go in the period. A 4-1 game in favor of the Tigers. Redbirds are now going to be shorthanded. Or actually, no, matching minors on that play right there. So Tigers have one in the box, as do the Redbirds. Here's Freeze at the shot, at the point, takes a shot just wide. Tigers try to center it in front. They go back to the point. And this one past Freeze will go all the way down the other end of the ice. Down to 12 seconds to go in the first period. Redbirds down 4-1. Dix takes it in his own end. And he's able to clear the zone, and that's going to do it for the first period. A rough first period here for the Redbirds, down 4-1 after one. Tigers scored 2. Redbirds got 1 from Tony Matthews to cut it to 2-1. And then the Tigers scored 2 more to make it 4-1. So Redbirds, their biggest problem, just getting the puck out of the defensive zone. Got to help your goaltender. Chirac made some big saves, especially on that power play there for the Redbirds. They coughed up the puck at the blue line. Noah Anderson for Edwardsville was in to clear, and Chirac made a great save and somehow kept the puck out of the net. Redbirds will regroup at the bench, as once again Redbirds are short several players in this game due to the CCM tournament up there in Chicago, among other things. Second period underway here for the Redbirds. And here's Matthews. He moves right in, takes a shot. That one just high over the bar. Tall behind the net. Redbirds trying to move the puck here in the offensive zone. This one will come up against the boards. And the Tigers able to get it out, and they come into the offensive zone. Now here comes Tall back the other way for the Redbirds. Tall with Matthews. Tall over the line. Tried to make a move. Good defensive play there. Now Tall able to find the puck behind the net for Matthews. Matthews. The puck out to Widman. Widman tried to get one through, didn't. And now the puck sent out of the zone, and Dick's back to get it. Redbirds changing up the defensive pairings here a little bit. And now the Tigers bring it in over there on the far circle. And that puck is blocked down and now carried away. Here comes Dix. Dix will carry the puck across center. Gets the puck into the zone, stopped there by the Tigers. The Tigers right back out the other way, leading 4-1 here, 10:37 to go in the second period. And the puck off the boards, not out. Now it's carried out by Tall. Right back the other way come the Tigers. Here's Widman. Widman knocks it down up ahead for Tall. Here's Tall over the blue line. Tall across for Matthews, right in front. And what a save by Niebling. That puck over the glass after that great save and a great chance for the Redbirds to try to cut it to 4-2. Excellent outlet pass. Widman got the pass up ahead to Tall, who made a fantastic pass over to Matthews, who was right in all alone. The Redbirds get a change here out there with Johnson, Reinersman, and Boley. Hall also on defense, takes a shot at the net, didn't get through. That one will come all the way back the other way for Kreider. Tigers have the puck here near side. They'll center one in front. Schrock got a piece of that one. Puck comes back to the blue line, but not out. And now Kreider up the boards. Redbirds still just having a hard time getting the puck out of the zone. Boley able to get it out. Tigers send it right back in. Hall gets it in his own zone. No one for an outlet, so he'll just get it out of the zone. Now the Redbirds will go on the attack. The Tigers get it out. Kreider steps up, a pass intended for Johnson, didn't find him. Tigers send it right back in, but they're offside. Now they'll get a change. And they have it back in their own zone. 9:05 to go here in this second period. 4-1 in favor of the Tigers. Tigers have been on quick strike mode here tonight. 2 quick goals. Redbirds got one back and then 2 more. That one deflected in. What a deflection right there. I believe that was McNamara in front. And it's a 5-1 game. 8:53 to go here in the first period. Redbirds back at it tomorrow against Triad. 5:30 game here at East Alton Ice Arena. And the Redbirds should have a couple more players back. And that will certainly help. Redbirds without their 2 top forwards here tonight. 3-0 on the season, at risk of going to 3-1, down 5-1. Widman has the puck, sends it behind the net for Tall. Tall has it, tried to send it out to Dix, didn't get to him, and the Tigers right back out. Here's Widman, he sends it right back out of the zone, up ahead to Tall, now to Matthews. Matthews, he'll stick handle. Matthews makes a nice move. Looks in front for Tall. Couldn't quite find him. Now Dix. He'll size one up. Didn't get good wood on it. Back the other way come the Tigers. Widman makes a nice play, and he sends it over here on the near wing. That puck sent right back in front of the net. Stopped by Schrock. And we get a whistle right there, and not sure why, as Schrock did not have possession of the puck, but they blew the whistle anyway. So we get a face-off deep in the Redbird zone. 7:55 to go here in this second period. Redbirds down 5-1. There's a shot at the net. Glove save by Schrock, and he'll hold on. Shots on goal 13-4 in favor of Edwardsville. Edwardsville always a good team. Always a deep bench. That puck kept in. Widman will send it right back toward the point, but not out. Puck goes behind the net for Dix. And Dix will send it up, but kept in here by Edwardsville. Right in front. That pass is cut off. Widman trying to get it up to Tall. Now Tall gets the puck up ahead to Matthews. Matthews left it there for Tall. Now to Matthews. Matthews still with the puck. Matthews over here for Widman. Widman at the circle. A shot. Big save. Rebound. They score. Matthews on the rebound. Scores the goal and makes it 5-2. 7:10 to go in the second period. Big goal there for the Redbirds. Widman took the initial shot. Niebly made the save and a big, fat, juicy rebound in front, and Matthews knocks it in for his second of the night. And neutral zone face-off after the goal by the Redbirds. See if they can get another one here. A lot of time left in this game for sure. Tigers have the puck, top circle, a shot. That one deflected wide. Smalley takes a shot at the net, bad angle, and Chirac makes the save, and he'll hold on. 6:49 remaining here in this second period. Redbirds trying to get the puck out, and now they pick it up. Here comes speed. Johnson with those legs comes in across the blue line. Has Reinersman and McGee with him. Johnson, he'll go to the point to Hall. Hall, he'll send it behind the net. Redbirds would love another goal here, down by 3. 6.5 to go, second period. Tigers bringing it over the line. They'll move right in at the circle. A shot, they score. Boy, what a shot right there. That was a snipe. Not much Chirac could do on that one. 6-2 our score. 6:19 to go, second period. A quick shout out to tonight's sponsors, Cafe Lene, there in Wood River. And if you haven't been in there for breakfast or lunch, you're missing out. And Tucker Automotive. So we thank you to them and all of our sponsors this year as the Tigers go up 6-2. They have the puck and bring it in the zone right in front. That one knocked away. Now bad angle shot goes behind the net. Tigers have the puck. Now at the circle, they'll go to the point. Now Tall takes the puck. Ends up back in their own zone. Sent out, intended for Tall by Dix. And Edwardsville has the puck. They're at the neutral zone, and they'll send it in. Widman up for Davis. Tried to find Tall. Edwardsville player lost their stick, but they still have the puck in the Redbird zone. In the corner, they'll send it behind the net. Dix picks it up there, makes a nice move. Austin Sawyer getting that goal for Edwardsville, and a dandy shot, an absolute snipe over the glove of Chirac. Edwardsville pressuring again, up by 4 here. So the Redbirds get 2 goals from Tony Matthews in this game, but it's been all Edwardsville otherwise. They send one in front, loose puck in front, and puck still behind the net for the Tigers. They'll try to center one in front. That one's taken away, and here come the Redbirds back the other way. This is Matthews with the 2 goals. Matthews, great move in front. Great save by Niebling. And back come the Tigers the other way. And they'll just dump it in deep. 4:35 to go, second period. 6-2 in favor of the Tigers. Widman able to clear the zone. That one came out, brought in. They're going to say it's onside. That one definitely came out, and this time it does, for sure. No mistake in that one. Redbirds get the puck into the zone. Here's Tall, makes a nice move in front on his backhand, and just couldn't keep control of the puck. Tigers back the other way. Tigers, bad angle, in front, centering pass, back door, nothing there. And the puck right back out. Again, the Redbirds with a very short bench here tonight. Down 6-2. Tigers have it at their own blue line, and they'll regroup. That one tipped away by Tall. Tall, he'll bring it into the zone. Tall looking in front, makes a nice move again in the corner. Now waits for some help, and that's Johnson. Now comes back to the point for Kreider. Kreider, he'll send it in deep behind the net. Tigers cut it off right there. They'll send it up, but not out. Kept in again here by the Redbirds. Tigers have the puck, give it away right in front to Matthews. Matthews on his backhand with 2 tonight. Takes a shot right in. Big rebound in front, and Johnson shoots one just wide. Boy, that was a great chance there by the Redbirds. Trying to cut it to 6-3. And the puck sent out of the zone and all the way back the other end. That one will go right on goal. Schrock will just knock it aside to Hall. Kept alive by the Tigers. Now right in front in the slot area. Shot. Great save by Schrock. At the point, here's Ingram. Ingram slings one right to the net. That one covered up by Schrock. Stoppage in play. 2:47 to go, second period. Redbirds down 6-2 in this one. And the puck ends up right off the face-off, right back to Schrock. And he makes the save. Another face-off coming deep in the Redbird zone. Once again, Tigers with some good looks at the net here tonight. Redbirds just having a hard time getting the puck out of their own zone. Now Davis, he'll send it out. This is Reinersman. He'll carry in. Reinersman made a nice move, got the puck right in the slot area. Redbirds with the puck, shot at the net, and Niebling made the save. And he'll hold on with 2:24 to go here in the first period. Redbirds get an O-zone face-off. Haven't had a whole lot of them here in this game. Tall, Boley, and Matthews, Dixon, Widman. And the Tigers win the draw. They send it up the boards. And here they come on the outlet, taken away by Matthews. Matthews makes a nice move there at the blue line. Matthews, he'll work his way right in the middle, takes a shot. That one goes high behind the net. Here's Boley. Now for Matthews. Matthews tried to go out for Dix, didn't quite get to him. Redbirds regroup. Lose the puck there at the red line. Tall goes back in his own end. Here's Tall with the puck. He'll send it up. A little bit too far there for Boley. Widman knocks it down. Now he's able to get it to Boley. And looks like they're going to call a hand pass. So we'll get a face-off. Looks like just outside the zone with 1:45 to go here in this second period. And the Redbirds down 6-2. That one's taken away by Johnson. And now a slap call as Johnson lost his stick. So the Redbirds get a power play here with 1:38 to go in the second period. So a good break there for the Redbirds as Johnson had his stick knocked out of his hands, and they're going to call that all day long. Johnson will take the face-off deep in the Tiger zone on the power play. Out there with Tall, Matthews, Dixon with it. Redbirds win the draw. Dix, he'll take a shot. That one didn't get through. Good block there. Here's Matthews with 2 tonight. Matthews, he'll go back to Dix. Dix at the blue line. Dix, he'll go back to Matthews. Here's Matthews out top for Widman. Widman back for Dix. Dix, slap shot right on goal, and a save made by Niebling. Widman tried to pass the puck in, but that was taken away by the Tigers. Tigers sent it in, knocked down by Dix, and right back out. Here come the Redbirds. Here's Tall, right wing side. Tall, right in, a shot, and a save made by Niebling. Tall still with it. Tall, he will shoot one high and just missed the net. Now Widman, he'll send it back behind the net. Here's Tall. Redbirds setting up again, less than a minute to go in the period. Tall still with it. He'll go out for Dix. Dix He'll send it back to Tall. Tall. Bad angle shot right on net. Save made. Redbirds with a few shots on goal here in this power play. Dix has the puck. He'll send it right back around for Johnson. Picked up there by Matthews. Matthews has the puck right in front for Dix. Oh, just couldn't find the puck. Whitman. He'll send it back for Matthews. Bad angle. Matthews, he'll go across for Dix. Dix will slap one. That one just high. Now Matthews from a bad angle. 5 seconds to go in the period. Matthews behind the net. And the Redbirds are going to run out of time. And that's going to do it. That ends our second period. Edwardsville up 6-2 after 2. Redbirds with some good chances on that power play, just couldn't cash in. And we'll take a regroup there at the bench. Redbirds then by 4 here on this Saturday night. Great to have you with us. We'll be back at it once again tomorrow night at 5:30 against Triad here at home at the East Alton Ice Arena. Redbirds 3-0 on this young season. But they're down 6-2 in this one. And once again, thank you to our sponsors here for tonight's game. Linnaeus Cafe, they're in Wood River, and Tucker Automotive. So we're even strength to start the third period. Redbirds trying to get their line set. Rainer's men out there with Johnson and Boley, and Kreider and Hall at the point. Boley has the puck, able to poke it out. Tigers bring it right in. Couldn't get the shot off. That puck intercepted by Johnson, and here he comes back the other way. Gave it to Rainersman, now picked up by Boley. Boley lost the puck there at the blue line. Kreider takes it in his own end. He'll dump it in deep. 11.5 to go in the game. Redbirds down 6-2. Only 3 penalties in this game so far. And now the Tigers come in 2-0 right in front, and Anderson shot wide. Redbirds catch a break as Kreider blew a tire right there in front of the net. So the Tigers had a wide open player there on the back door. Kreider behind his own net, gave it away. Tigers have it right here in front, now over there in the left circle. Try to center it in front, knocked away by Tall, kept in by the Tigers. Tigers up 6-2 in this one. And a penalty call, and that one's going to be on Alton. I think Hall's going to go off. So the Redbirds will be shorthanded. Good pressure there by the Tigers, trying to add to their 6-2 lead. Well, actually, no penalty called. I believe that one may have been knocked down. Actually, the Redbirds do get a penalty. So at first, the Redbirds had all 5 players out there, but now they got 5 on 4. So power play here for the Tigers, trying to add to their 6-2 lead. They'll keep in the zone in the corner. They got a player wide open back door. Good stick there by Hall. Now picked up by Matthews. Up ahead for Tall. Tall didn't have anyone open on the wing, being shorthanded. Tall has the puck deep in the corner. Good penalty killing there by Tall and Matthews. That one there cut off there at the blue line by Widman. Pass off the boards up ahead to Tall. Tall has the puck. Tall will bring it in. Tall over for Widman. Redbirds get the puck in deep. They'll send it around the boards. Right to the Redbirds. It's Matthews. Redbirds are shorthanded here, but doing good work. Matthews a shot. That one deflected wide. Less than 10 to go in the game. Redbirds down 6-2. A shorty would be nice right now. Tigers have the puck right in. Saved by Chirac off the blocker. Behind the net, here's Dix. Dix makes a nice move. He'll go up for Matthews. Matthews, he'll outlet ahead to Tall. Tall gets to the red line. Lost the puck, but still killing time off this penalty. 5 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Puck in the corner. Knocked away by Widman. He'll skate it, and he'll dump it down. That one's going to go the length of the ice. They're going to wave off icing. Good penalty kill there by the Redbirds. Now centering pass right in front. Tall, a shot off a leg. Right at the end of that shift. Davis sent it right in front to Tall, but a good block shot there for the Tigers. Kreider sends it right back out ahead to Davis. Now ahead to Tall, a little too far. Tigers pick it up, and they'll skate it. They'll send it back the other way. Davis cuts it off. Fanned on the shot. Puck stays in the zone. Here's Tall. Tall takes a shot right on. Save made. And the Redbirds are continuing to work here, being down by 4. Tigers, they'll send it in deep. 8:21 to go in this one. Redbirds down 6-2. Would love to get a couple goals back here. Here's Kreider. Send it up for Davis. Didn't get there. Tigers keep it in. Boy, you take away 4 quick goals by the Tigers in this game, it's a different hockey game. They'll take a shot at the point. Big rebound in front. They score. And a shot from the point by Warda, knocked in by Beatty, and it's 7-2. 7:56 to go here in this third period, and that's how it's been a lot in this game. Just like that, Tigers get a quick goal. Center ice face-off after the goal. Johnson on the face-off, carried in by Anderson for Edwardsville. Anderson made a move, went for the back door, didn't find him. And the puck there at the corner of the net. Covered up by Chirac, so we'll get a face-off here deep in the zone. 7:47 to go here in this third period. 7-2 our score. Redbirds unable to clear. But they pick up the puck in their own zone, kept in by Ingram at the point. They'll send it in deep. Redbirds will take it behind the net. Edwardsville able to take their foot off the gas a little bit here with a 7-2 lead. 7:20 remaining in this one. Edwardsville carries it right in. They'll shoot one and score. 8-2 now, our score. 7:08 to go here in this third period. That's a great shot right there. Redbirds just not playing very physical at all here tonight. Tigers, when they've scored their goals, have really been unfettered. Face off after the goal. Tigers have the puck and they'll send it in. Redbirds with a steep hill to climb here in this one, down by 6. Dix has it in his own zone. Dix still in his own zone, unable to find Davis. Now the puck right in front, carried away by Widman. Widman has the puck out of the zone, sends it back to center ice. Right back up for the Tigers. They'll enter. Here they come, right in at the circle, a shot. And Chirac made the save. He'll hold on. Redbirds being outshot 25-13 in this game, down 8-2. Tigers' goals have come in bunches here tonight. They get 2 early. Matthews answered to make it 2-1. Tigers got 2 more to make it 4-1. Matthews got the goal back to make it 4-2. and 4 unanswered goals for the Tigers ever since. And we get a little break in the action as Chirac trying to get his pads adjusted. Redbirds with a tough game here tonight, down 8-2. We'll go back at it again tomorrow afternoon at 5:30, tomorrow night rather, against Triad. Always a tough matchup in this JV. And the Redbirds will try to get back on the good side. They are 3-0 coming into this game. So they are off to a good start tonight, but they've got a lot of players out of the lineup. And Chirac still trying to get his gear up and running. And the refs will give him as much time as needed. Well, we got a break in the action. Redbirds on the varsity side played 3 games this week. Went 2-1. They lost to Edwardsville in the second game, but they won in the first game rather. Won against Vianney and won the other night against Triad at Granite City. What a game that was. Very contentious game on the Thursday night. A couple of fights at the end of that game led to a suspension for Tyler Dunham. He is out for the next game for the Redbirds. On the varsity side, as the puck in the Tiger zone, Redbirds trying to find their way to the puck. It has Dix behind the net. Dix will send it back up, kept alive here by the Tigers. They'll take a shot to the net right on goal. And the puck ends up on the doorstep. Knocked away there by the Redbirds. Now picked up by Matthews. He's got 2 here tonight. Matthews will carry it up. He's got Tall with him. Matthews comes in, but Tall was just over the blue line. Offsides are the Redbirds. Face-off coming just outside the line. 5:57 remaining in this one. Hornacek gets the goal on the last one for the Tigers. Redbirds being outshot 26-13 in this one, down 8-2. Tigers win the draw, and they'll carry it up to center, in over the blue line. They'll center one in front. Schrock made the save. The rebound cleared away all the way down the length of the ice, right on goal. No icing. Niebling sends it all the way up. Back for Dix. Dix nearly got it out of the zone, and they're going to say he did. So offsides are the Tigers with 5:34 to go. Redbirds will change up their defenseman here. And due to time constraints, we'll go down to 2 minutes left in this one. Redbirds are at risk of going to 3-1 on the JV season. And we knew tonight was going to be a tough test. No doubt about it. Redbirds with a short bench. Edwardsville, even with a short bench, have a lot of firepower. Noah Meeks, Caden Clark out of the lineup, your 2 big scorers. They have been at the top of the scoring, both goals and assists for the Redbirds in this one, along with Tony Matthews. And Tony Matthews has added to his scoring tonight with 2 goals. It's really all the Redbirds have been able to generate. Tall, he finds the puck right in front, loose puck. Now Matthews in the corner. Redbirds trying to get a goal or 2 back to try to keep the momentum going for tomorrow night's game. Tigers pick up the puck, knocked away by Davis. Down to 1:25 to go in this one. Tigers are going to win this one. Redbirds are going to go to 3-1 on the season after winning their first 3. 3 very good games. tonight just was not their night. Tigers have the puck behind the net, trying to center in front, taken away by Matthews. He'll skate it. Here comes Matthews over the line. Matthews, he'll cut it to the corner. Still with the puck. Looking for some options. He'll give it to Tall here in the corner. Tall on a long weekend of hockey. Now Matthews in the corner, in front for Tall. He scores! Aiden Tall gets his first of the season. And the Redbirds make it 8-3 with 37 seconds remaining. And hopefully that gives them a little bit of confidence going into their game tomorrow night against Triad. What a great pass there by Matthews. 3 points on the night for him. Matthews, a backdoor feed to a wide open Tall, and Tall did not miss on that one. Tigers bring it in. They get it knocked away by Johnson. Johnson able to get it out of the zone. Tigers take it right there. 20 seconds to go in this one. Pass taken away. Redbirds bring it in. Here's Dix. Dix fighting his way into the zone. Puck comes loose. And knocked away by the Redbirds. Here they come 2-on-1 back the other way. Right in they come. A shot and a save. And they call it a goal. As Chiroc's pad was just inside the net. 9-3 is going to be our final in this one. That's going to do it. And they do call it a goal, so that's where we stand. 9-3 the final. Redbirds lose tonight against the Tigers. A tough matchup with a short bench. Redbirds did all they could. Struggled in the defensive zone for sure tonight, as that was to be expected. Hornacek gets his second of the goal to end that game. And the Redbirds will go to 3-1 on the season. And they'll do it again tomorrow night against Triad, 5:30 here at East Alton Ice Arena. We'll have the action for you here on our YouTube channel. And before we go, one more thank you to our sponsors for tonight's game, Tucker Automotive and Cafe Lene in Wood River, rather. Thank you to them and all of our sponsors throughout the year. That's going to do it for us. And once again, I'm Travis Widman. I will be back at it tomorrow here on our YouTube channel or live here at the East Alton Ice Rink. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you then.